Sweet. So we're going to practice yoga today. We're going to do mostly what's called 26 and 2 yoga. It's 2 breathing exercises and 26 postures done the same every time. It's traditionally done in a hot room, like a really hot room, like an 105-degree hot room. And if you, like me, don't have access to an 105-degree room, your body might not be as warmed up as it normally would be at the beginning of class. So we're going to start with 5 rounds of sun salutations, and then we'll move into the traditional 26 and 2 yoga. So the sun salutations are just a warm up to get the blood flow going. If you've done sun salutations before, you're welcome to do whatever version of that feels good for you. Otherwise, I'll walk you through a few rounds. You're going to start at the top of your mat, and just for reference, I'm going to show you from the side. And the idea is you're literally saluting the sun. So rock your weight into your toes, bring your weight back into your heels, and then have your hands at heart center. Pull your belly in, close your mouth, and as you inhale, look up towards the ceiling, lift your arms up as if you're waving, saluting to the sun. As you exhale, suck your stomach in, bend your knees, gently fold forward, put your hands on the floor, drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. You can have your hands on your thighs, shins, or on the floor with your back flat. Exhale, place your hands on the floor, bend your knees, and step back into a high plank. If high plank does not work for you, you can also be in tabletop. From here, hug your elbows into your sides and lower down for what's called a chaturanga, a little bit like a push-up. As you inhale, come up into a back bend, baby cobra, with your chest lifted and your feet on the floor. As you exhale, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up for down dog. And if down dog does not work for you, you can go from the back bend of baby cobra into child's pose. Either child's pose or down dog, bend one knee, straighten the other, spread your shoulders apart. It's the hard part for me, pull your belly in. Look between your hands, and as you inhale, step your feet forward between your hands, drop your head. Pardon me, exhale, drop your head. Inhale, root to rise, come up, arms with your ears, bend your knees, look up, wave to the sun. Exhale, arms down. Second set. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up towards the ceiling, high sun. Exhale, pull your belly in, fold forward, put your hands on the floor, drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, weight in your toes, looking forward. Exhale, put your hands on the floor, bend your knees, walk back into a high plank and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, come up. This time you can stay in baby cobra. You can also do up dog. For up dog, you want to get your thighs off the floor with your arms straight. If your thighs are on the floor, keep your elbows bent. It is safer for your back and shoulders. Only if the thighs come off the floor, arms straight, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, down dog, or child's pose. And bend one knee, straighten the other. At first, the heels are pretty far off the ground. That's normal. Slowly over time, lifting the hips up, pressing the heels down. Root down through all 28 knuckles. Okay, look between your hands. Walk your feet forward. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, root to rise, arms with your ears, come up, look up, high sun. Exhale, arms down. Good, third set. Inhale, lift your arms up, look up, salute the sun. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you can step or float back. If you were hopping back, you want to land in chaturanga with your elbows bent. It's safer for your shoulders, lowering down. Exhale, inhale, come up, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, down dog or child's pose. And bend one knee, straighten the other. Seal your lips, have your tongue at the roof of your mouth, your palate, throat gently constricted through ujjayi breaths. Good, look forward, you can step or lift your heels and try hopping, floating forward, hand between the feet, drop your head, exhale. Inhale, root to rise, come up, arms with your ears, look up. Exhale, arms down. Good, fourth set. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, elbows bent. Keep exhaling, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, down dog, lift your hips. Try to bring chest closer to the floor. Spread your shoulders apart, root down through all 28 knuckles. The space between your index finger and your thumb, actively push down there. Okay, look between your hands. Lift your heels, and as you exhale, step or float forward, drop your head. Inhale, reach your eyes, come up, arms of your ears, looking up. Exhale, arms down. Good, last one. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or walk back. Plank. Exhale, keep lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips, down dog, bend one knee, straighten the other. 3 breaths here. Okay, look between your hands, lift your heels, step or float forward. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, reach your eyes, arms of your ears, come up, look up, high sun. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Awesome, high five. Okay, so from here, we're gonna hop into the traditional 26 and 2 yoga, starting with a breathing exercise, pranayama, deep breathing. So bring your feet together, toes, heels touch, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. And if you're new, you're welcome to watch it first. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth. HA, head, head back, arms forward, elbows touch. Good, so from the side. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down, look straight ahead, elbows up, stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back, look way, way, way back for the wall behind you, elbows touching away from your body. Inhale, head down, chin down, elbows up, full lungs. Exhale, head up, head back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Completely empty your lungs. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far, breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out just like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time, eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders, your head. We'll do 2 of just about everything. So second set might be a little bit more familiar. Maybe you can breathe deeper. Feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up, breathing in through the nose, against the back of the throat, elbows up, stomach in. Exhale, head up. So think of your throat like a valve, a little constricted. You can breathe slower, longer, exhale more, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, full lungs. Exhale, head up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down. Use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Synchronize your breath with your body movements. Exhale, head up on the exhale. Just your head drops back. No backward bending. Keep shoulders over hips, hips over heels, weight in the heels. Inhale, head down. So notice if you're rocking back and forth or side to side, root down through your heels, squeeze your thighs, your butt, lock your legs. Exhale, head up. So you want a strong lower body, contracting the gluteal muscles, hip muscles, quads, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. As you inhale, open your rib cage wide. Rib cage opens wide so the lungs can expand out and down. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, suck your stomach in, draw your belly button to the back wall, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Let's do 2 more breaths in the second set. Look straight ahead. Can you bring your elbows back as well as up? Exhale, head up. Can you go taller? Even as you exhale, head back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath. In the second set, make it the deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up, take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down, roll out your shoulders, your head. We'll continue with half moon with hands to feet pose, Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana. Feet together, inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. So interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, make like Charlie's Angels hands. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle for half moon pose. So throughout the posture, try to keep the weight in your heels and your arms back with your ears. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows and knees continuously. Push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember it's the first posture of the day and there's no rush. Know where you need to be. Nothing you have to prove to yourself or to anybody else. All you have to do is breathe in and out through your nose. Let your breath be your guide. As you inhale, lengthen your arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, head and arms back, stretch up nice and tall, and slowly, carefully bend your body to the left as you push your hips to the right. One thing to notice, I'm not mirroring you, so as I'm saying here, bring your body to the left, push your hips to the right. It might look like I'm doing the opposite. You're welcome to follow my body or follow my words, either way. Just know that in this style of yoga, we will typically do the right side first. So now we're doing the left side, stretching the upper body to the left, pushing the hips to the right. Bring the weight back into your heels, hips more forward, upper body back. Push your right hip forward to keep your two hips in line. Left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push and push and push. Change. Inhale to come up. First back bend of the day. Take a deep breath. Full lungs. Keep your eyes open and relax your head all the way back. It's a little bit hard to talk and do at the same time, so I'll demo it for you if you're new, and then I'll talk you through it. So the idea is you drop your head back first and then bring your arms back with your ears. So whole spine backward bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Bend your total spine backward bending. Try to fall down backwards. Maximum weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Awesome. Inhale to come up, stretch up, suck your stomach in. Exhale, bend your knees, go down, arms with your ears. Put your hands on the floor, relax your head, and then go for a walk. Move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, and flexible. Hands to feet pose, Padastasana. Bend your knees, and at first try to grab the backs of your calves or Achilles. If it's easy to grab the backs of your legs, see if you can bend your knees a little bit more and grab your heels from underneath, stepping on all 10 fingers. Bend your elbows back and try to touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, and if possible, even face to shins below the knees, so there's no room for light or air between the upper and lower body. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight forward into your toes. Push your big toes down. Lift your hips up. Stretch your spine. Good. Change. Come up. Knees can bend. Try to keep your arms with your ears, just the way you went in. Nice. Arms down, and you stand a little taller. You just moved your spine in 4 directions, and it's not even dinner time yet. Yes, second set, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. It's a Kali Mudra, temple grip. Push your hips forward, head and arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly drop to the right as you push your hips to the left, coming down in a straight line. So in yoga, we value form over depth. If you're coming down all the way, but your knees and your elbows are bending, it might look cool on Instagram, but it will not feel good tomorrow. Keep your chin away from your chest. arms with your ears and the weight in your heels. Final adjustment to keep your hips and chest open. Left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Right shoulder forward, 2 shoulders in line. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, reset, hips forward, arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly drop to the left as you push your hips to the right. It's the push in the hips that drives the posture. It's Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. If you push your hips to the right, you will come down without collapsing. Keep the weight in your heels. Notice if you're folding forward, hips a little more forward, upper body back, right hip tilting forward, 2 hips in line, stomach in, everybody, left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, and push, and push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener, take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open. At first, just work on relaxing your head all the way back, squeeze your butts, block your legs, and then bring your arms back with your ears as if you're tracing your fingers along the ceiling down the back wall. That's it. Whole spine backward bending, whole front of the body stretching. If your knees are bending, come up a little bit, lock your legs, push down through your heels, and then push stomach, thighs, hips forward, arms back for 10 seconds. Change, inhale to come up, stretch up, pull your belly in, that's good here. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, put your hands on the floor, relax your head, and then go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tight. And if you occasionally see stars in the back bend, hey, me too, fireworks are free. Every day is 4th of July in this style of yoga, right? Second set, hands to feet pose. Padastasana, bend your knees, cup your heels from behind, bend your elbows back, touch stomach to thighs. Chest to knees. If you're able, face to the shins. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up, stretch your upper body down. So pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes, with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Pull on your heels, roll your weight forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back. One day, lock your legs. Good, change, come up. Try to keep your back flat so you're hinging at your hips rather than uncurling at the vertebrae. Nice. Arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right 6 inches, hip width distance. Keep the insides of your feet perfectly parallel, like 11s. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sit back and down, like you're sitting back and down into a chair. Feet flat position. Spine straight to begin with. 100% of your body weight in your heels. Stick your butt out a little bit and sit down more. Suck your stomach in, now lean back. Lift your chin up, looks good. Chest up, lean back, fall back, way back. Try to fall down backwards at the end. Change, inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward. Now come up all the way on your tippy toes. So we're starting to play with balance. Lift your heels, stretch your spine up. Now bend your knees, keep your heels lifted and sit down. So imagine you're in stiletto heels. Lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, lean back into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, inhale to come up, last part, heels down. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Imagine you've got a ticket to Beyonce in between your knees. Don't drop the ticket. Lift your heels off the floor, suck your stomach in, slowly sit down. Take your time. You can stop whenever you want to, or when you're a ½ inch off your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Keep your spine straight from the side, chest up, and change. Slowly push the floor away from you. Keep your knees, thighs together. Nice. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. And let's do second set. Step your right foot to the right, hip width distance. I'll show you from the side. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor. So tricep muscles tight. Suck your stomach in. 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, drop it like it's hot. So the first part is like a gym squat, right? You want to stick your butt out and fold forward to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in and lean back a little bit. Roll your shoulders back and down, belly in more, weight in the heels more, lift your chin up, chest up. Change, inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward. Now come up all the way in your tippy toes. So lift your heels, stretch up, bend your knees, sit down. So we're easing our way into balance. Keep your heels off the floor. Pull your belly in, heels up. Push your fingers forward, knees up. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part, heels heels down. That one's always so hard for me. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come just a little bit off the floor, like kitten heels this time, very practical. Pull your belly in and slowly sit down as if you're sliding your back down a wet marble wall. Stop when you're a ½ inch off your heels. So you want to keep a gap between your heels and your butt. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Keep your spine straight, stomach in, change. Slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garasana. Take a moment, identify right, identify left. Here we go. Inhale your arms over your head, so we're gonna do the right side first. Exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm, right under left. You can grab your shoulders. You can interlace your fingers or have hands in prayer. Perfect. You want thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. You've got it. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg. Right leg over left leg. Cross twist. At first, your foot's hanging out. Start to point your right toes towards your left calf, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. Doesn't have to be today. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. See if you can sit your hips back and down, just like the last posture, hips into a chair. Arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change. Feet together. Inhale your arms over your head. We'll do the left side. Exhale, left arm under the right arm. Left under the right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. If your pinky fingers are towards your nose, flip your palms one more time, thumbs towards your face. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your left leg as high as possible over your right leg. Perfect. Cross twist, eventually hooking the foot. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, twist like ropes, lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change. Feet together, inhale your arms over your head, right the second set. Exhale, right arm under the left arm, right under the left, pull your elbows down. Bend your knees, sit down first, lean back, and bring your right leg as high as possible over your left leg. Cross twist and continue to breathe. So we're slowly transitioning into the one-legged balance part of class. Sometimes when we focus really hard on balancing, we forget to breathe. So check in. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Arch your upper body back. Good, change. Feet together. Inhale your arms over your head. Last one, finish strong. Exhale, left arm under the right arm. Pull your elbows down, one day fingers below the nose. Bend your knees, sit down. Lean back and bring your left leg up and over your right leg, still breathing. So you want to get wrists over elbows, elbows over knees, knees over ankle, weight in your heel. So bring knees to the left, upper body to the right, sit down more, arch your upper body back at the end. Perfect, change. Feet together, inhale your arms over your head, exhale, arms down, hearty times. You can grab a sip of water here if you want. This is our only official water break. Cheers. Okay, so for the next 3 postures, we will continue to balance on one leg. If you fall out, just hop back in. So you always end on one leg. Standing head to knee, Dande Mata Janu Shrasana. Pretty simple, keep it simple. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Flex your toes back towards your face, suck your stomach in. When you're ready, start to round down, rounding the spine, and see if you can pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked up to the webbing. Nice tight grip. Please don't lose the grip. You're welcome to stay here in the setup. If you know your standing leg is locked, no bend in your standing leg. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, standing leg locked. If both legs lock, then start to bend your elbows down. Touch your elbows to your calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your leg, lock your leg, lock your leg. Good, change. Slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg. I'll show you this one from the side. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, pull your belly in. Start to round down and see if you can pick up your left foot, all 10 fingers interlocked. So a trick here is to keep the standing leg solid, concrete, one piece, Lamppost unbroken, as if you have no knee. If your knee is bending a lot, stay here in the setup. Only if your right leg is locked, start to lift your left leg up. And it's a real kick. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs locked, then only bend elbows down. You want your legs to make an upside down L, like Linda. Keep bringing the chest down. One day elbows go below your calf muscles. Change. Slowly reverse out. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend or an knee bend. Woo. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your left foot. Lift your right leg up, toes back, belly in, round down, pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up, kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. If both legs lock, you feel tremendous stretching feeling on the backs of your hamstrings, bend your elbows down. If your elbows go below your calf muscles and you can balance comfortably, slowly tuck your chin to your chest and put your forehead on your knee. Lock your leg, lock your leg, lock your leg. Very nice. Take your time reversing out. Good. Last one. Shift your weight to your right leg. Remember, if you fall out, just hop back in. So you always end, at least in the setup. Lock your right leg, lift your left leg up. Everybody flex your left toes back, pull your stomach in, round down, pick up your left foot. Even your thumbs under your foot, nice tight grip like you're about to help your best friend over a fence. Lock your right leg, suck your stomach in, lift your left leg up, heel forward, toes back. If both legs lock, puff up your chest, and then bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, and you can balance comfortably. Slowly tuck your chin to your chest, and maybe put your forehead on your knee. When you're ready, you reverse out, no rush. Good. Okay, that was a forward curl. The next posture we do is a back bend. It's called standing bow pulling pose. If you're new, just listen extra careful in the next 30 seconds. The grip for this is a little bit confusing. I'll show you at an angle. So you're gonna have your feet together. Bring your right hand up, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right and give yourself a high five for coming to class. Sweet. So keep your palm up, reach back. Feel how your shoulder is rotating out. Without turning or twisting your wrist, pick up the inside of your right ankle at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. If this grip doesn't work for you, you're welcome to grab from the outside of your foot. What you don't want is to rotate the shoulder in like this. That can hurt. So it's either outside of the foot or shoulder rotating out, inside of the foot. Good. Bring your left arm up, arm with your ear, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, stretch up as tall as you can. And when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. At first, just find a place where you can breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly come down. Bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. So from the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up until your right shoulder disappears behind your left shoulder, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder, shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. Body down more, leg up more, slide your left shoulder forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. I'll show you this one from the side. So bring your left hand up, bring it out to the left, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left ankle at the ankle bone. Knees together, hips square. Bring your right arm up, bring your arm back. Try to touch your bicep to your ear. Lift your chin and chest, stretch up tall, and slowly charge your body forward as you kick your left leg back and up. Just like the last balancing posture, keep your standing leg locked. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick really hard. Once you feel okay, start to come down. So one day, 2 heels in line from the side. You gotta come down all the way. Body down more, leg up more, slide your right shoulder forward, try to touch shoulder and chin together. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. Second set, bring your right hand up, bring it out to the right, reach back. Without turning or twisting your wrist, Pick up the inside of your right ankle. Try to bring knees together to even out your hips. Bring your left arm up, arm with your ear, lift your shoulder, lift your chin, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your left hand faces the floor. Get your left arm parallel to the floor. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. Body down more, leg up more, body down more, chest up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick up. Feet together, arms down, last one, here we go. Bring your left hand up, bring it out to the left, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your ankle, at the ankle, knees together to even out the hips. Right arm up, arm with your ear, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, back bend, so it's a back bend. Keep your chin and chest lifted, even as you come down, kick into your hand, stretch forward towards the mirror, breathe in and out through the nose. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, and kick as hard as you can. Let your left shoulder relax back so the chest starts to open. Body down more, leg up more. Try to touch the ceiling with your left big toe. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change, very nice. Slowly come up, feet together, arms down. Come to the back of your mat and towel. That's balancing posture. Tula Dandasana balancing stick. Feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, palms together. So it's interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross them. It's that Charlie's Angels grip again. Bring your head and arms back. Know that this is a short posture. Step your right foot forward, just 10 seconds. Lock both legs. Lift your left foot off the floor. And now start to tilt like a seesaw, flat back. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T, like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change, left foot down, right foot back, arms back, lean back. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, lift your right foot off the floor, stretch, and now tilt. So think like a natural human tug of war, like somebody's got you by the hand and the foot, and they're stretching you apart. Body down more, heel up more, palms together, biceps with your ears, stretch. Good, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, take a breath. Very nice, second set, feet together, inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. You want to keep your spine straight in this posture. Step your right foot forward, lock both legs, lift your left foot off the floor, and slowly tilt. So if your back is rounding or your arms are coming away from your ears, stop there, touch your biceps to your ears, squeeze your palms together, stretch forward, stretch back, change, awesome, left foot down, right foot back, last one, just for fun, step your left foot forward, it's all just for fun, lock both legs, point your right toes, and tilt. So imagine if you were in an X-ray machine, you would start to see more space between the vertebrae. That's how much you're stretching. Pull your belly in, drop your right hip down, stretch. Good, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Okay, come to the top of your mat and towel. You can, if your mat is long, you're welcome to stay on the long side of your mat. I'm gonna face you for the next 3 postures. We'll balance on 2 legs. How does that sound? Standing, separate legs, stretching, Dandayamana, Vikaptapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, arms down parallel to the floor. So a super wide step, yeah? Turn your toes in, heels out. If you have active sciatica, toes point forward. If you don't know what sciatica is, you don't have it, turn your toes in. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Eventually, you'll grab your heels from behind and touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. To get closer to that, a couple tips. Take a bigger step. You can start by grabbing the outsides of your feet, and you can also start with your hands on the floor in front of you, especially for those of you where you're really tight in your hamstrings. Here's the trick. Everybody roll forward. Roll your weight into the balls of your feet. Push your big toes down. Now lift your hips up, contract your quads, and lock your legs. Good, change. Arms out, slowly come up just the way you went in. Step your right foot back to the place, arms over your head, arms down. Good, I'll show you second set from the side so you can see how the legs and spine should look. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, arms down parallel to the floor, turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, swan dive forward. So you want to hinge at your hips as if you're closing a hardback book. If you don't know what a book is, imagine like a laptop, right? So your legs are locked, your back is flat. Eventually you'll grab your heels, and if you can grab your heels, bend your elbows back, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Roll forward and push. Push your big toes down, push your knuckles down, lock your legs. First the legs stretching, then the hips stretching, lower spine, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead, touch your forehead to the floor, in between your feet. Very nice. Change, slowly come up with a flat back, push your hips forward. Good, step your right foot back, arms over your head, arms down. Next is triangle trikonasana, another super wide step. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, a really big step, biggest step in class, arms down parallel to the floor. Good. Push your hips forward, lean your upper body back, and turn your right foot out. This style of triangle is a little bit different from other styles of triangle. You're gonna bend your right leg and lunge as low as you can. So one day, hips and knee all in one line. Right leg makes an upside down L, like Linda. Push your hips forward, keep your hips down low, and just move your arms. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling. Good. So it's more like a warrior pose, but there's no war. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, breathe through your nose. Push your left hip forward, push your right knee back, turn, twist upper body back, lock your left leg, keep your whole left foot flat on the floor. Change. To reverse out, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, you got it, right toes in, left toes out, we'll do the left side. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. If your step is too short, you can't sit very low. Taking a bigger step will help you sit down more. Lean back, stay down there, and just move your arms. Left elbow in front of the knee. You want to aim your fingers towards your big and second toe, but don't actually touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Come up, just the elbow in front of the knee, look up. Touch your chin to your shoulder and stretch up. So lift your chest and then sink your hips down. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg. Left toes in, right foot back to the place, arms over your head, arms down. Wonderful, let's try second set. Might be a little bit more familiar, your hips might be a little more open. Triangle, inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, at least 4 feet, big step. If you have long legs, even bigger step. Push your hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out. Bend your right leg, sit down, keep your spine straight, and move your arms right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up, look up towards the ceiling. So you want one long diagonal line from your ankle all the way to the crown of your head. So sink your hips down and lift your chest up. Reach your arms apart, turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out. Make sure your heels are in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your left leg. And to sit down more, you can also turn your right toes in and push the right hip forward a little bit. Now sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, arms at 6 and 12 on the clock. Use your triceps, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, sit down more, stomach in more, turn, twist upper body back, open your chest, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Good, change, rotate your arms, push your left heel into the floor, left toes in, right foot back, arms over your head, arms down. Excellent. Last in the separate leg series is a rounded spine posture. We're gonna round our spine. Standing separate leg head to knee, Dandayamana, Vikaptapada, Janu Shirasana. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, 3 to 4 feet, a big step, yeah? Shift the weight into your heels, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the right side of the room. Turn your back foot in, and then push your hips forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times until your hips are even. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Round your spine, concave your stomach. So suck your stomach in, round your spine, put your fingers on the floor, and now touch your forehead to your front right leg. You can bend your front leg a whole bunch, I always do. Just touch your knee and head together, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal.
Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up last. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels. Pivot on your heels, face the other side of the room. My heels always get crisscrossed in transition, so I'm just gonna take a second here. I'm gonna uncross my heels, turn your back foot in, and then push your hips forward. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line, backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down, round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave. Chin tuck to chest, pull your stomach in, touch your knee and head together. Again, you can bend your front leg, you can take a bigger step as well, just touch your knee and head together. Stretch all 10 fingers beyond your big and second toe and bring maximum weight into your front leg. Left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl without twisting your spine. So you want to keep the hips facing forward all the way up, head up last. Good. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, arms down. Cool. Second set, head to knee pose. Inhale your arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. You can do it. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, at least 3 feet, 36 inches. Pivot on your heels, push your hips forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your right foot all the way down. For a balance challenge, try to keep your hands together. Stretch all 10 fingers beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your right front leg. Right hip up, left hip forward, forward, forward. Try to even out the hips. As you exhale, pull your belly in even more. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh or chest. Arms with your ears, head up last. Nice. Pick up your toes for balance challenge. Pivot 180 degrees. Uncross your feet. Make sure you still have 3 to 4 feet between your heels. Push your hips forward. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Go down. 2 hips in line. 2 heels in line. Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Chin tucked to chest. Throat choked. Eyes open. Breathing normal. If your fingers have separated, try to walk them back together. Maybe thumbs crossed. Maybe palms together. Not because you have to, but because you can. That's the spirit of this class. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change. Right hip forward. Right shoulder forward. Chin to chest. Head up last. Good. Pivot on your heels. Right foot back. Arms down. Come to the middle of your mat and towel for tree and toe. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up on top of your shin. Eventually the knee, the thigh. Eventually hold on to your foot from underneath. Touch your heel to your costume. So sole of foot is flat to the ceiling. Slowly, gently let your right knee drop down and back. One day from the side, 2 knees in line. Never force your knees. Perfect. Right hand up to the center of your chest. And if you can balance, left hand up. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up. Try to temporarily eliminate any curvature in your spine. Nice. Change. Slowly lower your right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, contract your right thigh tight, and lift your left leg up. We're not symmetrical. This side might feel a little or a lot different. That's okay. Heel to costume. Slowly let your left knee drop down. You want to feel it in your hip, but not your knee. If your knee is hurting, ease up a little bit. Left hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, right hand up. On the other side, my foot stays in place pretty well, but on this one, it's kind of want to slide, so I'm just gonna hold on to my foot with my hand. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, lock your standing leg. No bend in the standing leg. Good. Change. Left leg down. You can do a second set of tree. You can also try another fun posture called toe stand. Lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Anywhere above the knee, anywhere on the thigh is great. You can hold onto your foot or bring your hands together. Suck your stomach in and fold forward. If you're new, you're welcome to watch. Otherwise, you want to pick one unmoving spot on the floor. Don't move your eyes. It helps with balance. If your hands touch the floor, walk your hands forward, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, and sit down. So in all of the postures, looking at one unmoving spot will help you balance a little bit more. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips and breathe. Left hand up, right hand up, point your right toes. Elbows down, point your right toes. Spine straight, Come a ½ inch off your heel, point your right toes. Ooh, when you're ready, put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up, so straighten your standing leg again. You're welcome to come up on 2 feet or push your hips forward to reverse out. Nice, change, good stuff, right leg down. I'll show you second set from the side. Lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, anywhere above the knee, anywhere on the thigh. You can hold onto your foot if it wants to slide, otherwise you can have hands together. Suck your stomach in, fold forward. So you wanna go down with a straight leg, at first angling forward, eventually hands to floor, walk your hands forward, lean forward, lift your heel, lean in like Sheryl Sandberg, bend your knee, sit down. Walk your hands back, and eventually spine is straight, think like traction of the spine. Left hand up, right hand up, point your left toes, elbows down, spine straight, maybe come a ½ inch off your heel. Okay, when you're ready to reverse out, put your hands on the floor first. Lift your hips up to straighten the leg. You can come up on 2 feet or push your hips forward to reverse out. Nice, change. Left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. We are on the floor for the rest of class, so I'm gonna change the angle here. Cool. Okay, so lying down on the floor at your leisure, at your leisure. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station, let it fill you up. When your heart and lung, when your arms and legs are close together, your heart and lungs don't have to work very hard to pump fresh blood and oxygen through the body. So the more you lie still, the closer your limbs are together, the less your body has to work. This is a truly restorative posture. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose, let your shoulders and hips soften. Pavana wind removing pose. Right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin just below the knee, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body. Hold still, don't move, don't even blink your eyes. So one of the things we're learning here is a little bit of stillness. Good, change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down and hold. Avoid your rib cage. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle doesn't naturally touch the floor, that's normal. Try flexing your right toes back to your face to anchor that straight leg down so 2 hips stay even. Nice, change. Left leg down and both legs up. Grab your elbows each other. Give yourself a really big hug for coming to class. And if you can't grab your elbows, that's okay. You can grab your shins, your knees. You can interlock your fingers, grab wrists, forearms. Eventually, you'll palm your elbows. Try to keep your 2 heels in line, side by side, not crisscross. When you line up your heels, you line up your hips. Change. Arms down and eyes open. So for Savasana, heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed. We do a mini Savasana between every set of every posture from here on out. Second set, but it's short, right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, maybe other thumb, pinky finger on top, switching out your dominant grip. Grab your right shin, pull your knee out and down and hold. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Pull down a little extra hard, placing maximum pressure on your lower right abdomen. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. So this posture is called wind removing pose for a reason. It's good for digestion as you put pressure on the lower abdomen, and it's great for grip strength, right? Squeeze tight. Lovely, change, left leg down, and once again, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a really big hug for coming to class, squeeze your knees together and down, pull your belly in, keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, give yourself another big squeeze. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine, from coccyx to the neck, will be flat on the floor. Good, change, arms down and eyes open, Savasana. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, any lower back pain, or a history of slip discs, skip the sit-ups, especially the first one. Just roll off to the side and meet us on your stomach. Otherwise, we'll do a straight leg sit-up. I'll show you from the side if you're new. So you'll have your legs together, arms over your head, only cross your thumbs. Take a breath, hold your breath, tuck your chin to your chest and sit up. Bring elbows to floor and forehead to knees. So every time you sit up, you want to round your spine. Good. Turn everybody on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Bring your feet together like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, look up, and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Come up halfway only so your elbows stay bent. Hug your arms in. So this posture is called Cobra Pose, and that's a nod to your feet. You want to keep your feet together the whole time like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. So feet together. If your feet are coming off the floor, push your feet down. Hips down, hands flat. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on the towel, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. So it's always about form rather than depth. If you can come up a whole bunch, but like your feet separate and come off the floor, it's not quite the alignment that we're looking for. Keep your feet together and your feet flat on the floor, even if you don't feel like you come up quite as much. That's okay. Second set, bring your chin forward. Hands flat on the floor, so there's no cutting corners in this style of yoga, yeah? Hands flat on the floor, all 5 fingers together, feet together, lock your legs, look up, and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. So by keeping your hands on the floor and your elbows bent in, it's a really great stretch through the chest, the throat, and it's a nice lower back bend. Root down through your feet, and then contract your thighs. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt. Push your feet down, hips down, hands down. Look up. Chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right ear on the towel, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. If you have a tight neck and it hurts to look left and right, you're welcome to bend one or both arms up to take pressure away from your neck and shoulder. Next is everybody's favorite posture, locust, Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward, eyes open. Keep your arms down by your sides, but flip your palms down. So palms face the floor, knuckles face the ceiling. Start to walk your hands underneath you. One day, pinky fingers touch. Thumbs outside, pinkies inside. If your thumbs are touching, flip your palms the other way. Palms face down. It is safer for your shoulders. Lock your right leg. Point your right toes and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle. That's half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Lift your heel a little higher. Lengthen to lift. Good, change slowly with control, right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Imagine you're drawing a line up the back wall. Use your left big toe. So if the knee is bending, stretch the leg back instead. Lock your left leg, lift your heel up. Good, change slowly with control, lower your left leg down. For the third part, tuck your chin in. So mouth on the towel, a nice long neutral neck to protect your neck. Mouth down. If you're able, bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Grab the floor with your fingertips, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and you guessed it, lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, keep your feet together like the cobra tail you practiced in the last posture, toes and heels touch. For this one, rather than lifting your chest up and pushing your feet down, you want to push your chest down and lift your feet up. Good, change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out, look to the right, left ear on the towel. So in some ways it's the opposite of cobra, right? In cobra we kept our feet down and we lifted our chest up, and in locust we're pushing our shoulders down and lifting our legs up. Second set, bring your chin forward, flip your palms down, bring your arms underneath you, grab the floor. If you're grabbing yourself, flip your palms down, that comes after class. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lock your leg, 5, breathe, 4, mouth closed, 3, eyes open, 2, lift it up, 1, change, slowly right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Try to push your shoulders down rather than your chest. Push your fingers down rather than your wrists and elbows. Palms, shoulders down. Good, change, left leg down. Grand finale, tuck your chin and mouth down, kiss your mat, mwah. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you, squeeze your buns, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. It's a mind over the matter posture. Matter is usually the mind. Try to keep your mouth down, Shoulders down, triceps tight, feet together, squeeze your butt more than you thought you could. Lock your legs, lift your thighs up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Bring your arms out, releasing the tourniquet effect on the arms. Look to the left, right ear on the towel. Lots of fresh blood rushing through your knuckles, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. The posture itself stretches and strengthens the arms, but the release out of the posture, especially with an increased heart rate, is so good for circulation. Let's keep going. Full focused, Purna Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747, taking off just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. So think about it. So far in the postures on our stomach, we started by lifting our chest with our feet down. Then we lifted our legs with our chest down. Now we're lifting feet and chest off the floor at once, right? It moves in that order on purpose. You're strengthening all of the muscles in your spine and opening through your chest. Feet together, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, left ear on the towel, take a slow inhale through your nose, and a slow exhale through your nose. Second set, bring your chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and fly. So in the 26 and 2, rather than thinking of it as like 26 individual postures, think of it as a sequence. Every posture prepares your body for the next one. So rather than like individual notes in music, it's an entire song. Keep your feet together, toes, heels touch, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up. So you're very prepared for this moment. Come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly with control, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, right ear on the towel, still breathing. Dhanurasana floor bow. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. If you can't grab both feet, try grabbing one foot opposite arm out in front, and second set, you'll switch it out. Otherwise, grabbing both feet, point your toes, squeeze your buns, look up and kick. So this is a full spine backward bend. Kick into your hands, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Roll forward once and then hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. That looks really good, Elaine. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrists straight. Look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, looks good, Mario. Slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on the towel, still breathing. And let's do second set. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, point your toes, look up and kick as hard as you can into your hands. So this is a great way to open through the chest and shoulders. Think of your head and neck as an extension of the rest of your spine, because it is, right? So rather than having the neck way forward or way jammed back, you just want it to be part of the natural arc in your spine. Knees in, feet out, look up, kick harder, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to the left, right ear on the towel. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Put your hands on the floor below your shoulders. We're gonna do 5 push-ups. You can do them on your knees or on your toes. So here we go. So with push-ups, you want your elbows at a 45-degree angle. It's notably different than chaturanga. For chaturanga, elbows are in. For push-ups, elbows out just a little bit. Okay, great. Come to the top of your mat and towel for fixed firm, Supta Vidrasana. So you're gonna start on all fours in tabletop position. Open your knees and open your feet as well. I'll show you from the side. So you can stay here in tabletop. As you're ready, start to walk your hands back. At first, hands on either sides of your hips. One day, hands behind you. And one day, you can even sink your hips down to the floor in between your heels. You want your toes to point back so the insides of your feet are parallel to each other. We're gonna work through tightness in the toes, ankles, knees, and hips. If you're sitting between your heels and you're not in pain, then put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head on the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, full extension of the posture, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other, look down the center line of your body and hold. Wherever you are is perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, and hips, but never a point of pain. For safety, keep your knees on the floor. If your knees are lifting up, you've gone a little bit too far. Good. Change, put your hands on your feet, come up carefully with control. Head up last. Turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat. Feet to the back of your mat, let your legs stretch out. So heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed. Slow inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the nose. Lots of fresh blood circulating through the toes, ankles, knees, and hips. Second set, you can skip the sit-up by rolling off to the side here. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Round your spine. Elbows to floor, forehead to knee. Good. Turn, come to the top of your mat and towel. Second set, fixed firm. Remember, you can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If first set was rough, try opening your knees more. As you're ready, walk your hands back, sink your hips down. Make sure your toes are pointing back, not out or in. That's ankle tightness that we want to work through, not around. Put your palms on your soles, right elbow down, stopping anywhere you feel a point of pain. Left elbow down, knees never come off the floor. Drop your head back, head to the floor. Tuck your chin and neck, shoulders on the floor. Arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. If this is all easy, start to walk your shoulders back closer to your hips to lift your chest higher like a natural human bridge. And if that's gravy, slide your knees back together, but knees never come off the floor. Nice. Change. Put your hands on your feet. Come up carefully. Head up last. Woo. Turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose. Let your chest soften. Another sit up. Remember, you can roll off to the side. Or legs together, arms over your head. Flex your feet. Squeeze your seat. Sit up. Great. Turn and come to the back of your mat and towel. Half tortoise, Ardha Kramasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. So from the side, stretch out, belly in, and slowly go down with a flat back. You're welcome to place one or both hands on the floor to help yourself in. One day forehead to floor, and then little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down. One day forehead touches the floor, hips touch the heels at the same time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change, slowly come up. Arms with your ears, squeeze your feet together. Nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Notice what you're thinking about and see if you can let it go with your exhale breath. Be here now. Second set, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. So this yoga is an invitation to be in the present moment. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up tall, and slowly go down. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, cute dog or cat, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize. Good, change, slowly come up. Very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. I love watching animals watch humans do yoga. If that is not an Instagram account, it should be, right? So fun to watch them be like, what are you doing? Okay, legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, it's one of my favorite parts of yoga from home. So next is our deepest back bend. Come to the top of your mat and towel. I'm gonna show you a little bit back so that you can see me. It's called Camel Ustrasana. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back at your waistband spine. If you have tight knees, you're welcome to roll up your mats. There's extra padding under your knees. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed, and at first just look up towards the ceiling. If this feels okay, see if you can relax your head all the way back. You can stay here the whole time. Otherwise, keep your hands on your back and start to go back halfway, freeze in the middle. If you can see down to where the floor and the back wall meet, then right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels yet, please keep your hands at your waistband spine to protect your back. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up. Good, change, put your hands on your back. Push yourself up without twisting your spine. You wanna reverse out. Head up last, very nice. Turn around, Savasana. For anyone who feels like dizzy or nauseous or lightheaded in that posture, that is really normal. You're releasing some tension from the front of the body, and in the process, it can make us feel like a little bit physically, like, I don't know, like an exorcism was just performed or something. So if that is you, you are normal. If nobody has told you yet today, there is nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with you doing the posture. So always 2 seconds set. Here we go. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Sit up. Good. This is in many ways like the summit of the class. I always recommend doing second set. Stand on your knees. You can open your knees a little wider. Keep 8 to 10 inches between your knees. Still 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands at your lower back. Push your hips forward. Keep your eyes open. And when you're ready, drop your head back. Remember, you can keep your hands on your back the whole time, especially if first set was a little bit unnerving. As you're ready, go back halfway, always freeze in the middle, and then right hand down, left hand down, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Wherever you are is perfect. You want to stretch through the chest and a bend through the back. It does not matter if you grab your heels. The goal is to open the front of the body and heal the spine through compression. The result is that from time to time you will grab your heels, but that is the byproduct of your hard work. It is not the goal in and of itself. The goal is always you feeling good when you leave the room. Change. Put your hands on your back. Push yourself up without twisting your spine. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around, Savasana. Let your back sink into the floor. Let the floor hold you up. In the words of Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Kendrick Lamar, sit down, be humble. That is perhaps the biggest goal of this yoga, just to be able to sit with yourself. Without ego, without expectations, just sitting with yourself at your truest, most basic nature. Let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Turn, come to the middle of your mat and towel for Rabbit Sasangasana. This time, we're gonna round the spine. So knees, feet together, hips on your heels, from the side. Make L's with your hands, flip your palms down, and grab your heels from the outside. So thumbs outside, fingers inside. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and round your spine. Try to touch forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Reach back, grab your heels up to the arches of your feet. Don't lose the grip. Pull on your heels, suck your stomach in, and gently lift your hips up. Now, if there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. If your grip is sliding away from your heels, or if your feet are coming off the floor, ease up a little bit. There's very little weight in your head and neck. It's the full palm grip on your heels supporting your body weight. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up last. Very nice, turn around, Savasana. Even towards the end of class, still getting a few good breaths. Slow inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the nose. Second set, legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Biceps with your ears. Good. Try and come to the middle of your mat and towel for Rabbit Sasangasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands. Flip the palms down. Grab your heels. Stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Now, if you have a long torso, short arms, a big butt, if you're like me, all three, on your way down, you might not be able to grab your heels. Once your head is on the floor, now reach back. Pull on your heels up to the arches of your feet. Don't lose the grip and lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. That looks really good here. Squeeze your heels together and lift your shoulders up towards the ceiling, perfect, away from your ears. Change, very nice. Hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, head up last, good stuff. Turn around, Savasana, that's lovely. Almost to the end of class, everybody's doing great. We're gonna do one set of head to knee with one set of stretching. And for the sake of time, we're going to flow that straight into one set of spine twists. Fun. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. So turn, face your beautiful self for the last rounded spine posture of the day. Head to knee pose, Dhanusharasana. Bring your right leg out to the top right corner of your mat
and left leg all the way in, heel to costume. Inhale your arms over your head, interlock your fingers, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, suck your stomach in, tuck your chin to your chest and round your spine. The goal here is to touch your forehead to your knee. So eventually forehead to knee, lock your leg, touch elbows to floor. That's the full expression of the posture. For today, bend your right leg as much as you need to touch your knee and head together, and you're in business. It's all about compression, rounding your whole upper body over half of your lower body. Pull your belly in. Good, change. Arms up, left leg out, right leg in, stretch up, turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, touch your forehead and knee together again. You can bend your left leg, interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing, grab your left foot just below the knee, and everybody flex your left toes back to your face. It's a great way to stretch your Achilles. If it's easy to have your head and knee together with a bent leg, start to straighten your leg, and everybody bend elbows down to open shoulder blade scapula. Right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll into the right, 2 shoulders in line. Good, change, arms up. This time both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping the sit-up, stay here for a moment. Otherwise, lie down on your back, let your spine realign, and stop. For Paschimottanasana stretching, I'll show you this one from the side as well. Keep in mind, this is a different posture. Knees, feet together, make peace signs with your hands, and then hook onto your big toes with your middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Start to walk your hips back. So in the last posture, head to knee pose, we rounded our spine to squeeze our stomach. In this posture, stretching pose, we want to stretch our spine to stretch our stomach. So knees can stay bent, but keep a flat back, no curvature in the spine. If you can keep a flat back and eventually start to walk your hips back, right, left, words are hard, and eventually your legs will straighten. Okay, if your legs are straight, see if you can lock your legs. Chest up, belly in, and then start to bend the elbows down, going down with a flat back. Stomach to thighs pull, roll your shoulders back, chest to knees stretch, one day toes and head touch. Spiral your inner thighs down, flex your little toes back. Good, change, come up, and we're gonna flow into spine twist. So take a moment, identify right, identify left, don't mix them up, bend your left leg on the floor. Touch your right heel to your left knee corner. You can also have your left leg straight out in front of you. Take your right hand behind you like a second spine. Left arm up, stretch up, and over. See if you can grab your left knee with your left hand. So one day, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder, twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance. You can also take it off the floor, grabbing your hip, your waistband, one day your inner thigh. Inhale, stretch up, point your left toes, keep your right foot on the floor. Exhale, pull your belly in, look over your right shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Very nice, change, unwind, swap out your legs. I'll show you this one from the side. Bend your right leg on the floor, touch your left heel to your right knee corner. You're also welcome to have your right leg straight out in front of you. Left arm close behind you, right arm up and over. See if you can grab your right knee with your right hand. One day, hand, heel, and knee touch. You've got it. At first, you're kind of grasping for air, eventually grabbing knee. Inhale, stretch up, pull your belly in. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist. You can keep your hand behind you for balance or do the half bind. Try to keep spine straight, chest up, rib cage open. Inhale, stretch up, pull your belly in. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Change. Very nice. Unwind, turn around. Savasana, Savasana. We started class with a breathing exercise, or we started the 26 and 2 with the breathing exercise, I should say. And we're going to end this sequence of yoga with another breathing exercise, Kapalbhati breathing. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. So turn, come to the middle of your mat and towel. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. If it hurts to sit on your feet, sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. So for this version of final breathing, you want to exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale through your mouth, you're going to snap your belly in. So it looks like this. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs will automatically take in air. So the exhale is quite audible, but the inhale is very subtle. You won't really notice it, but you'll realize that you're like continuously exhaling without losing air. It's kind of cool. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, I think. Concentrate, meditate. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Sit up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders down. Try again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back. Woohoo! Turn around, final savasana. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. Relax. For final savasana, you can kind of starfish. Do whatever feels good for you. And we'll finish with 3 breaths together, noting that even though we're physically distanced, we're still very much socially a yoga community. So thank you all so much for joining. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose, let your belly fall. As you inhale through your nose, scan your body for tension. As you exhale through your nose, see if you can let it go, softening the jaw, the shoulders, and hips. This time as you inhale through your nose, notice, is there still that worry on your heart or that persistent thought in your mind? As you exhale, let it go with your breath, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Stay in final savasana for as long as you want. As long as you're lying here in final savasana, try to keep your mind with your body. Rather than the mind starting to think about like what's for dinner, try to keep your mind with your body. And then when you get up, keep your mind present in that action. And for as long as you're able, whenever you're able, keep the mind with the body, the mind-body connection. Yoga without the mind-body connection is calisthenics, and frankly, you're better doing push-ups. But yoga with the mind-body connection, there's nothing like it in the world. It is a wonderful tool, and it's something that you give yourself. Nobody can take that away from you. Thank yourself for coming to class. Thank you all so much for joining.
Thank you, Holly.